DJ Metal Craig of Craig's Metalstorm here, and I have one of the members of Blind Guardian with me today. Hey, how's it going? Would you like to introduce yourself and what position you do in the band?
Hi, I'm Andre. I'm the guitar player of Blind Guardian.
Please go back in the history of Blind Guardian and how the band all got started.
Oh, that was in '85. We were called Lucifer's Heritage at that time, and we did 2 demo tapes, got a record deal, and since then things are going pretty well.
How did you guys come up with the band name Blind Guardian?
In the beginning, people thought we were a black metal band because of Lucifer's Heritage, and we didn't want that because we did kind of melodic speed metal from the beginning, and so everybody said that it's better we change the name. And well, we did a kind of shootout, and then we ended up with Blind Guardian,
Right.
which was a wise choice because we still like the name a lot.
Okay, and I was going to just say, I think the band name's cool and amazing. I've been a fan of you guys since the beginning. My favorite album you guys did was the album with the song, and then there was Silence, the 14-minute song you guys did.
Yeah, great.
Who's all in the current Blind Guardian lineup, and what instruments do they play?
Frederik Emke is on the drums, Hansi Kirsch is on the vocals, and Markus Siepen is on the rhythm guitar. We take guest musicians with us when we play live, but let's say the band is the 4 of us.
Okay, this next one is a real stumper. You might not be able to answer it. I always ask the bands this. Who designed the Blind Guardian band logo?
Oh, that was a fun way, and he did it in '86, I think. Well, we figured out later that that it was not so original. He stole an idea, but well, we didn't know about that at that time, and nowadays I think it's kind of funny. But yeah.
Would you mind talking about the 2024 North American tour and the dates on this tour?
Um, it's coming up soon, and we are really looking to the dates because the last tour we played in the States was in 2016. There's a big gap because of Corona. We were supposed to be on tour during that time, but our plans changed, and well, yeah. So now here we go, 24, and we know that many people are looking forward to see us again, and I can tell you that the band is in a really good shape. We played already the first leg of the tour in 23 in Europe, and it was a big success. Venues were all packed, and the atmosphere was just fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to North America now, and I think it will be a blast.
Right on. And it's kind of sad you guys aren't coming to Winnipeg, Manitoba. I didn't see that listed in the tour thing.
Where? What?
Winnipeg, Manitoba. That's where I'm from. That's date. There wasn't a date listed for Winnipeg, Manitoba, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, we are not so much involved with the booking. I mean, that is doing a booking agency, obviously, and there's not much we can do. So they are routing the tour, and we tell them we would like to play as many shows as possible, and well, that's what they came up with, and I hope it will make many people happy.
All good. I just letting you know where I was from and everything. What are some of your favorite moments when on tour?
Oh, well, the favorite moments are actually is the showtime for me. It's really the shows, enjoying playing music, being a musician, celebrating with the fans. That is the highlight. The more boring part of the tour is the traveling. You are all the time you're traveling. You are in airports, you are in nightliners, and that is let's say, the tougher part. But when you go on stage and you see the reactions, at that moment, you know why you are doing all this. And in that moment, all this makes sense. So yeah, the 2 hours you are on stage, that is the highlight every day.
What are the band's immediate music career goals?
To write good music, to create music that has not been there before, that you always try to find new elements, new ways to write, play around with styles, be creative. I think you can see in the history of Blind Guardian that all our albums are a little bit different from each other. And that's why we are always searching for something new to create these new to create these new ideas, yeah, that give ourselves and probably the fans the kick to listen to it, and to create something that is like timeless, that will remain even in 20 or 30 years, that someone will listen to this album and say, well, it's still good. That is the goal we want to achieve.
Sorry, just trying to find my place in the questions there. What social media outlets can the band be found on? As in Facebook, Instagram, that kind of thing.
Yeah. What was the
Social
question?
media outlets can the band be found on?
Well, we have Facebook, we have an Instagram, and we post regular things about the band. So yeah, you can follow us on these 2 medias. I think we have also lots of videos on YouTube and a YouTube channel, but the main focus is on Facebook and Instagram with us.
This next one's a real good one. Who are the band's musical influences?
Oh, there's a wide variety, because each member of the band has a really different taste. And but where we all come together is the 70s rock music, like bands like Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Queen. That is where everybody in the band says, yeah, that was definitely a highlight of the whole music history. That was amazing albums they put out, and they are still so enjoyable. Yeah, for me, still a big influence as well, because all these guitar players were amazing. They really knew to push the guitar playing forward. Without players like Brian May or Ritchie Blackmore, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. Eddie Van Halen, they are all from the 70s. They all did the great jobs in the 70s. So that's what I admire most and listen to most. Yeah.
This next one's a really good one. Please give some guitar tips or advice for starting out guitarists.
Well, I think that it should be enjoyable when you play guitar, even if you can't play that well and you play wrong notes. Don't care about the wrong notes, just enjoy playing. And what I did when I was a teenager, I put on my favorite records and then I just played along something. Even if it was like total crap, just play along, try better. And the more often you do it, the more you get along with the harmonies, you find your tones, and you learn immediately how to improvise. But you have fun, and the fun aspect is the thing that keeps you going, that gives you the motivation to continue and not be frustrated. So I think, yeah, just put on your favorite record and just play something. It doesn't matter. Don't care about wrong notes. Just play.
What were the musical conceptions behind the song? And then there was silence. As in, how did you guys come with the music for that song?
Actually, at that time, I was trying out a lot with programming orchestral music. We were already working on our orchestral album, and I found it really interesting combine it with metal and heavy guitars and try to come up with something real fantasy, real epic fantasy. At that time, the Lord of the Rings movies came out, and it was a big inspiration to go for something really complex and epic. And Hansi, when he listened to the first fragments of the music, he immediately catched up and he said, yes, that's the way, just continue writing new parts. And he came up with the lyrics, which was amazing, to make it like almost like a audiobook. It was the first time we wrote a real epic song, and it was enjoyable, but also lots of work, because that one song took like 30% of the whole album production from the time. It was immense, and it was immense piece of work. I think if you put everything together, it was like at least 6 months we worked on that one song.
That's absolutely amazing. And just so you know, the song's a big favorite of mine, Out of Your Arsenal.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
That leaves us with the last question of the interview, and then I'll need a couple of station IDs from you, and station tags.
Station tags you.
Yeah, after I get the last question of the interview.
Yes, sure.
What new news do you have on the Blind Guardian front? As in anything we haven't covered so far in this interview?
News from the band. You
Yep.
mean what we are up to?
Yeah, new band news.
Well, we are focusing on the second part of the tour now, and as always, we don't do any songwriting during the tour because we really need to focus to go deep in the music. So we have a, let's say, one project running, but I cannot tell much about it. It will be probably released in 25. But from the new Blind Guardian album, we only collected some ideas. We are not that far. We will start immediately after the tour in August, September to work really constantly on the new album.
Right on. And now for the station ID, which goes, hey, this is Andre of Blind Guardian, and you're listening to Mangled Music Radio.
Okay. Hey, this is Andre of Blind Guardian, and you are listening to Mango Music. Oh my God.
Mangled Music Radio.
Mango Music Radio. Mango Music Radio.
Mangled.
Okay. What?
Mangled.
Mangled.
Yeah.
Mangled.
Yep.
Mangled
Radio.
Music Radio.
Yep. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hi, this is Andre of Blind Guardian, and you are listening to Mangled Music Radio.
And the second station ID is the same way, but for Craig's Metal Storm.
Hey, this is Andre of Blind Guardian, and you are listening to Craig's Metal Storm.
Cool. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you so much for the interview.
Have yourself a wonderful rest of your night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.